Have you ever discovered a hidden skill in yourself that you were unaware of? This little discovery might seem arbitrary, but it tells a lot about your actual position in the male social order. Each archetype possesses specific inherent talents, ranging from alpha males to betas to deltas and beyond. There is, however, one kind of man who exists outside the conventional social framework, acting silently, independently, and powerfully. He is not the loudest person in the room. He's the silent observer, the exception. He's a Sigma man. These men have unique and concealed abilities, skills that enable them to not only live their lives, but also break free from the matrix, which is made up of the unwritten laws, deceptions, and oppressive norms that society imposes on the typical mind. They are not in the business of following the regulations. They are here to revise them. In today's video, we'll examine 8 secret abilities that every genuine Sigma man has. Some are weird. Some have a lot of authority. However, they all point to something far more profound. 1. The Sigma Hyperfocus, the force of obsession. The Sigma man stands apart from the majority of people who have trouble concentrating in this day and age of distractions. Imagine a world of noise, notifications, disruptions, and mayhem. The Sigma man blocks out everything, even as others succumb to it. His thoughts turn into a fortress that is locked in and impervious. He becomes engrossed in anything that has meaning for him, not because he is desperate, but for the sake of it. He does more than just focus on one project. He transforms into the task. His concentration shifts into something that is almost otherworldly, compressing time and twisting his learning trajectory. He has the ability to pick up in weeks what it takes others months or years to learn. However, there is a price to this hyperfocus. Leisure, small talk, and relationships frequently disappear. His solitude grows. It could be viewed as obsessive by the rest of the globe. However, for a Sigma, it's the cost of becoming proficient. 2. Adaptive chameleon. Blending in, standing out. Imagine entering a room full of unknown people. The majority of individuals feel uncomfortable and unsure of how to fit in. However, the Sigma is not included. At first, he doesn't say a lot. He sees. He analyzes body language, tone, and unspoken dynamics. He examines who has influence, who is faking, and who is insecure. He downloads the social plan in a matter of seconds, silently and precisely. His engagement is then deliberate, focused, and productive. He can be the leader, the thoughtful listener, the silent thinker, or the unseen hand that alters the atmosphere in the space. He transforms not to appease others, but to navigate society according to his own rules. It's not manipulation. It's all about planning. 3. Pattern mastery. Observing what others overlook. Do you know anybody who predicts trends before they occur? The Sigma's advantage lies there. He sees order in what others perceive as confusion. The Sigma's mind is constantly looking for trends in behavior, systems, and even international events, while the average person is just concerned with superficial happenings. The majority of people think of him as lucky or insightful. However, he is really mapping out cause and consequence years before the pieces fall into place. The mind of a strategist is that of a silent futurist. Sigma guys approach every situation, whether it's business, psychology, or survival, with a long-term perspective. They don't only live in the here and now, they are outside of it. 4. Innovative problem solving. Transforming challenges into art. For a Sigma, every challenge is a problem, and every problem presents a chance for creativity. He takes a moment to pause, take a step back, and consider the overall picture, while others become upset or give up. The Sigma sees possibilities where others see boundaries. He not only answers problems, but completely changes the rules of the game. He discovers unique perspectives, abstract solutions, and frequently develops thoughts that others would never have considered. For this reason, Sigma males are frequently at the forefront of intellectual advances, revolutions, and new businesses. Even if they don't seek the limelight, they influence the direction of others. They do more than just play the game. They alter the regulations. 5. Action over reaction. Conquering disorder. Most people freeze during a crisis. They allow others to take the initiative. The Sigma is not included. He is not ruled by his feelings. Under stress, he maintains his mental clarity. He responds rationally, while others react emotionally. For this reason, in life or death circumstances or times when one's character is put to the test, the Sigma frequently steps up while others retreat. He doesn't do it to draw attention to himself. The reason for his actions is that he has no other choice. His presence acts as a calming influence, akin to a lighthouse in a storm. He doesn't require authorization. With deliberate accuracy, he just acts. 6. The poker face. Impregnable and unreadable. Sigmas are not emotionally open. Indeed, a lot of people are unable to articulate their thoughts. They have achieved emotional mastery for that reason. Their demeanors are consistently the same, regardless of whether they are under pressure, insulted, or praised. They maintain their inner world like a locked vault, only disclosing what they want. It's a kind of self-defense. It's also a source of energy. Since others are unable to read you, they are unable to manipulate you. Sigma men are reserved, only disclosing what's essential and always on their own terms. 7. Fast learner. The quick study with depth. For some individuals, repetition is necessary. What about Sigmas? They need exposure. They devour a subject rather than simply comprehend it when they interact with it. They don't waste time, whether it's learning a new language, a new talent, or a new way of thinking. Their brains are designed for depth, enabling them to quickly cut through surface-level distractions and comprehend the fundamental concepts. They are not merely inquisitive. Rather, they are persistent truth seekers. This is what gives Sigma guys an odd advantage in any area they seek. They are both experts and generalists. They transform into weapons of intellect in the age of information. 8. Emotional intelligence is the capacity to be aware of one's emotions, even if it is subtle. Sigma guys have an unexpected emotional complexity despite being frequently silent and reflective. They don't always show their feelings in public, but they feel them strongly. And more importantly, they have a strong understanding of others. They are able to read people's intentions, energy, micro-expressions, and other cues beyond simply what they say. They pay attention in order to comprehend, not merely to react. And what they say has meaning and clarity. This grants them a peculiar advantage in relationships, business dealings, and negotiation. They respect emotions and employ empathy as a skill rather than a flaw. What distinguishes them is this emotional intelligence combined with reasoning. What then is the conclusion? It implies that Sigma men are more than just unique. They are made to function outside of the herd. Their abilities are genuine, uncommon, and extremely potent, even if they may be concealed, misconstrued, or even intimidating. Sigma males are the silent architects of change in a noisy environment. You're not alone if you see any of these characteristics in yourself or are striving to acquire them. Only a few people dare to take the route you're walking. Let me know in the comments which of these abilities resonated with you the most. And if this film gave you some insight, do me a favor, like, subscribe, and enable notifications for more in-depth explorations of the Sigma mindset. Because this channel is not for the typical person. The enlightened are the target audience.